Let's induct this 2-month-old baby into a gang. Are you fucking kidding me, Tony? Alright guys, it is time for Riverdale. I'm so sorry that this is late. I was getting ready to start filming. My ankle just cracked. I was getting ready to start filming and doing some like medical bill stuff because if you know me or know anything, followed me at all, I have a lot of health issues and health problems. And I was trying to figure something out and I was like carrying my laptop to the bathroom, LO, because I was gonna pee while on the laptop. And I fell down the stairs. So I was in a lot of pain yesterday and just like completely miserable. There was no way I was gonna sit down and watch the show at that time. So I literally like stayed in the same place on the couch for the whole day. Twisted my ankle really bad. I messed my back up even worse than it's already messed up, and it was just not fun. It was pretty shitty, and I've been just having like a lot of bad things happen recently, like this shit, like breaking my finger. It's been a hell of a time recently, so I apologize for like the inconsistency in that. Do want to get right into this though. We had some good like stuff leading up to this episode, and I'm excited to see where we go from here. I just want to get right into it. Just a reminder though that if you want to see the uncut reactions to Riverdale, the link will be at the top of the description for my Patreon, and there you can watch all of the episodes uncut with me. So all of them since I started reacting, which has been like since season 3, the beginning of season 3 or something, I think. Or was it? Might be season 2. I don't know, but you can go find out. No, I'm kidding. So if you're interested though, and you want to watch all the episodes with me and watch the whole thing, so the entire episode, not just the edited version that's on YouTube. We'll watch the whole episode together. And under that same tier, you get all of the other shows I react to, which, good deal, if you ask me. But yeah, if you don't want to though, they're still going to be on YouTube, just heavily edited. But yeah, other than that, let's get into this episode. I'm excited.
My company will provide you with all the tools and equipment you require. This rental fee will be
I thought Kevin was going to be able to snap out of it.
Which is actually less than what we discussed, Mr. Mayor.
Also, y'all just standing next to each other like there's not a paternity war going on.
Can't you convince them to quit?
No way. No, a lot of these guys haven't worked in months.
You need to outsmart him.
He's also 100% anti-union.
Of course he is. Unions literally unite people, and united people are more difficult to control. And Percival, as we know, is all about control.
And Tweed.
He's trying to break the
Yeah, why wouldn't you want a union to have people back you?
We might be able to get them to vote to unionize.
So that instead of quitting, the workers would strike.
I would find every single, like, sentimental thing that they can and, like, make them see the truth somehow. I don't know.
As a matter of fact, a friend and I are currently in the process of cataloging the Blossom archives. I'll let you know if I find any dish or dirt. Now, can I please go?
Heather is waiting for me.
You know, innocently hand out some free cups of joe. Maybe suggest they start hanging out here, the headquarters of the resistance.
I don't know if coffee's gonna make them change their minds.
Hours first start to manifest.
A few weeks ago.
Damn, they're just all telling her. I don't know if I trust her.
Well, I knew your father. Well, of your father.
How did you know Hiram? I used to be an ATF agent. I was part of the team tracking his rum and jingle jangle operations.
Oh.
According to your blood work, you're one of the healthiest people I've ever met. While your body may be producing poison, it's filtering out the toxins at an even faster rate. Your entire body is basically one giant biodialysis machine.
That's so weird. What the f***? Is that Charles? Why is he just like in there on life support?
I need to establish a permanent residency.
To get custody of Anthony? You're still going ahead with that?
I don't understand how he would ever win.
I am.
You literally don't have any say in that. Might as well have been some random person.
Whatever awful things he did, he's still your brother. And what he needs right now is family. So can we
I hate when people say that shit.
call a truce?
Like, so a serial killer.
Together.
Like, oh, he's still your brother. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. He shouldn't have done that shit. That's not my fault. That's not my problem.
This is against company policy.
Calm down, Frank. We're
Shut
just
up.
stopping by to let everybody know about a new special we're having at Pops in honor of our new location. We're having a bit of an open mic night.
LOL, cry about it. Oh. Now he's gonna go on the hunt to figure out what that page was.
I underestimated Mr. Jones' powers.
There's no way that he could,
Maybe
like,
he's a more
find the
formidable threat than
page,
I'd
could he?
originally anticipated.
You gonna teach him a magic trick? Ew.
Tomorrow, during Jughead's act, you're going to
I hope
distract
Charles
him
kept that.
by throwing your voice.
I would, like, be like, please, let me keep my dummy.
Longer hours, lower pay, no overtime.
You know, you have options.
Percival's never gonna go for that. No, he won't, because he wants all the power for
Wow,
himself.
grass isn't
But
greener,
Carlos
is it?
used to be a union man.
And Carlos, you're right. Probably Percival will say no if you ask to unionize.
So don't
What's the
ask.
harm in trying?
You're familiar with my family business. Well, our
I'm trying to figure out
thinking about pivoting off rum to
how she could be bad if she was bad. Because I don't trust her.
I'd say you'd be creating a new lucrative market for yourself. And can I get in on it?
Oh my god, what the FBI agent. Can I get in on the drug?
I haven't seen him since the prison escape. They put us in separate wings when they took us back to
Damn.
Shake Shop. So
Don't let Chick show up.
Zero contact.
Also, how is Chick alive? How has that bitch survived this?
He's a survivor. Unlike me, apparently.
Exactly.
Are you afraid of what's coming? Death.
I've done some terrible, terrible things, buddy. And this, I
Maybe,
guess, is my,
maybe he's gonna
my punishment.
help her figure shit out.
I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. And
Also, I feel like I've seen a lot of people say they don't trust Heather, and I kind of get that vibe too, but also, I can't tell if it's just like the actress playing mysterious and it comes off as like actually mysterious when it's just supposed to be like, ooh, who is she? Who is this girl that Cheryl loves, you know? But I feel like it wouldn't make sense. First of all, her relation to like Sabrina and the witches and stuff makes sense, and then also she only came because Cheryl called her, you know, like she didn't come on her own free will and just show up at her door one day, you know. Cheryl called her, and then also when she was gonna leave, like multiple times Cheryl's been like, wait, can you say, or wait, can you help me with this, you know, like Cheryl keeps her around, so I feel like it wouldn't make sense for her to be evil. However, maybe she turns evil. I hope not, but what if she does? Or she's gonna fall under Percival's rule or something.
didn't you say his curiosity?
Also, when are we gonna see some romance shit between them? Move it along.
Maleficarum provides
Ooh, the flirting.
opportunity for me to teach you a new spell. Tell me, Cheryl.
It's called kissing.
Don't worry, I can teach you. Okay.
They're so cute. Like the playfulness and excitement is so cute.
I could use a man like you, someone who would keep me honest and protect the crew he commands, all while earning a pretty penny for his efforts.
Just goes to show how corrupt and deluded you are.
Still.
I thought he was gonna say something a lot more cooler than that.
Riverdale's not the place for it.
Well, according to both your files, you have multiple arrests between the two of you. I mean, mostly misdemeanors, but these are extensive rap sheets.
Imagine being that like hard-headed that you're like, I'm not gonna ever be not in the Serpents no matter what happens with my kid.
He's also asked for a paternity test.
Like, I'm sorry.
Hell no, whatever the results are, he's just gonna use it against us.
Wait. They don't know what egg it is? I mean, what sperm?
We're not retired.
We haven't
What?
figured that out yet. The Serpents are in a bit of a transition, a rebranding from biker gang to political activist group.
I'm sorry, but like, that would piss me off in itself. Is that like, you could keep your kid by leaving the gang you're in, but you're gonna refuse to? You're gonna put yourselves, your fiance, whatever he said, your child, and everybody through this because you don't want to quit the gang you're in. Maybe you shouldn't have the kid then.
Have you thought any more about my proposal?
Yeah.
Literal proposal.
And I just want to make sure that I'm getting married for the right reason.
Wouldn't stability in baby Anthony's life be the right reason?
No.
United.
Girl.
You mean like the Serpents?
Dude, you can't marry the Serpents. Why would she? Oh my god. I can't believe Tony is the one that's like so blind with that. Even he's like, that's the wrong reason to get married. Also, I love how she's like, let's get married, and he would rather even just try that. He's more open to that than he is to leaving the gang he's in. Like, if you really can't let go of a gang that you're in for your child, then I don't know what to tell you.
Forsyth must have complete focus.
Your act is a joke.
Get off the stage!
Whoa, the ventriloquist.
Is it Reggie?
Oh no.
I need something to pry my way in. A talisman. An object of Mr. Jones. Something that's an essential part of his being.
Are they gonna find his beanie?
Back in high school, you never saw Jones without his stupid beanie. He wore it every day.
Oh, you should have burned it.
Don't we want to live in a town where if we put in honest day's work, we get paid an honest day's rate? So we can keep a roof over our heads and feed our families?
You know what I'm gonna miss the most? Archie's dumbass speeches. Who's gonna motivate me in life if not Archie Andrews?
I'll admit, I'm trying to better understand certain parts of myself.
Yeah, why not? He's on his deathbed, literally.
I caught a possum in a trap.
What did you do with it?
Call it, textbook serial killer behavior. Total cliche, really.
It's interesting to hear that from someone who, like, was an FBI agent and knows these things.
When you killed
to recognize in himself that that's a thing. I still can't believe Betty.
No.
Beatrice. No, I'm just kidding. I cannot believe she killed a cat.
Anthony's not your son. If he was,
Good
you
for
wouldn't
him.
have walked out on him like a coward.
Right.
Hey, dude, what the hell is your problem?
To go hook up with people.
Kevin.
Fight! I don't know who I'm defending here because I fucking hate them both right now. I like Kevin better, but at least she's there. She could like tell her if she's like, hey, you're not invisible anymore, girl.
Well, that would be my pleasure.
Please. That would have missed opportunity for her to be like,
Well, I just happen to have.
why is she touching every damn thing? It's gonna make noise.
Knives from a collector I know in Normandy.
Dude.
That sounds fascinating.
I feel like this is risky because how do they know for sure that he can't see her? Like that this works on her, you know? On him, I mean. Like he could potentially be the one person that this doesn't work for because he's so powerful elsewhere, you know? Also, the all-seeing Percival doesn't know who she is or have any hunch about her. That's a little unbelievable. Dude, just stay invisible. What are you doing, man?
Maybe I can leech it out of this wormwood.
This bitch is like, here, this is a good way to make money. I'll make drugs.
Different people or not, it's the same darkness that I have. He just succumbed to his
No.
and started killing people, and now he's dying. It's like a poison that's rotting him from...
You're not gonna succumb to yours. Oh my gosh. Let her. Maybe she just doesn't want her to succumb to it. I do understand though, like why, because she's trying to put him out of his misery, but at the same time, I feel like if anything, Betty is more concerned that Alice doing this is gonna make her succumb like to the serial killer. You know, like maybe Betty's way out of it was because the cat was a mercy kill, you know, mercy kill. But at the same time, is that any different, you know? Like, is it an animal that like makes it happen, like the possum and Charles? And can it be something like that? And that just never happened with Betty because Betty's was a mercy kill. So is Alice doing this gonna trigger it for her and Betty just stop that? Or is she upset that she's not gonna be able to ask Charles any more questions? Because we know Betty don't give a shit what happens to him.
Our case would have ended right there, Paige. Also, now you're taking Kevin's side over mine. Even as he's running around town, claiming to be Anthony's real father.
I'm not. I'm taking Anthony's side. Maybe you should too instead of worrying so
Right.
much about your damn ego.
Selfish ass bitch. So fucking selfish.
This was his plan, our plan. A swift death.
Mom, shut up.
I think it's because she didn't want it to be triggered.
Might think that this is the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do.
I promise you will regret it.
She turns around like this, like that's known, that everyone agrees.
There has been enough murder in this house.
Is she getting through to her though? It kind of seemed like it.
Well done. Witch.
I hope she doesn't turn dark, like witch-wise.
As much as I'd love to sit and read sweet passages aloud to each other, methinks we should return to the Blossom archives and see if we can find anything to help Archie in his latest drab crusade.
Might require further scrutiny.
I thought those were gonna be the letters that she sent to her that her mom gave her. I bet she's gonna bring it up. That was why she had that weird look, because she wants to bring it up.
Very good.
Shit.
Oh, Mr. Jones. You're really not gonna like what comes next.
Oh my god. I want that beanie gone for good. Don't give it back to him. But then part of me is like, I love the beanie.
Do you really not know which of you is Anthony's real father?
We don't. We wanted it to be that way so that neither Fangs or I would feel like less of a father than the other.
Huh. But I feel like you'd know. I feel like they'll definitely know. Obviously, Tony is mixed, but I feel like Fangs obviously is not white. So I feel like they would definitely know by the time, you know, that the baby starts developing. It's like permanent features.
Maybe it's because you're afraid you're not his real father.
I'm sorry, but he's not his real father, even if he is his real father, if that makes sense.
We need you on the team.
I wouldn't talk to him ever.
Terrible accident today. Work a lot.
I don't know why, but this dude reminds me of that guy on TikTok, the train guy that likes trains, that has the funny visual camera. He, for some reason, looks-wise, reminds me of him in the way he talks.
Unless you back off, more workers will suffer the same tragic fate.
Holy shit.
This is about the miners' strike in 49.
Indeed. Some bracing, shocking stuff. Do with it as thou wilt.
Thank God they're including Cheryl in on this.
Who here will be brave enough?
They should have security to not let anybody known to be part of Percival's pack in there.
You there, and the pink shirt.
Ew. Oh my God, what the f? He literally looks like he could be related. Oh my God. Oh my God.
JUGHEAD, what's wrong?
I can't.
Go after him. This is all Veronica's fault. Should have never had this happen. Nah, just kidding. It's definitely Reggie's fault.
Feels like my head's going to explode.
Okay. Maybe
you left the door open.
Cancel the rest of our shows tonight.
Britta. What up, bitch? Oh, she looks so cute. With the space buns.
Hey. Thanks for babysitting.
Oh, she's babysitting. Oh, cute.
He got so excited when Mr. Keller came by to play with him.
Kevin came by?
He said he usually comes by on Saturdays to visit.
What a dickhead.
Went missing. Yeah. Is anything wrong, Miss Topaz?
What?
No, everything's fine.
What does the pacifier have to do with anything? Oh, the paternity test. Oh, shit. Oh. That sucks. And he also doesn't like doing that against people's will. That's like his worst nightmare. Oh, she's gonna kiss him? She's gonna kiss him, huh?
No, on the contrary,
He's gonna die.
We would like to try an experimental medical procedure on you.
Oh, never mind.
We're hoping that our body might be able to purify your blood.
Right. Could that actually work?
If Drake isn't evil, I think her character is awesome and such a great addition to like the cast, just to be a character in the show, you know, to add another one. But at the same time, I feel like there hasn't really been any characters that have been added besides like Tabitha that have been actually good people that you can tell are sticking around. And I kind of get that vibe with Drake a little bit, but then some part of me for some reason feels slightly distant from Drake. Like she hasn't been as much like throw in our face new character type person, like whereas Tabitha, when she was introduced, we learned a ton about her. We don't know anything really about Drake besides the fact that she was put on the TBK case and then now is helping Betty, and then she used to be doing certain things, you know. We don't know anything about her personally, which makes me feel like that she's not supposed to be somebody that we know and learn to love, even though people love her now.
Do you even want us to try?
I'm terrified of dying, Betty. I swear I might end up.
Girl, you going to hell for sure.
I want to try.
They're gonna throw your ass back in jail once they know you're healthy. Unless they fake his death.
Where is it?
Where's what?
Where is the pacifier?
I don't have a pacifier, Tony.
What are you trying to do, Kevin?
Also, she goes off on Fangs for like, oh, if you throw one punch, we'll lose baby Anthony, and then she's gonna go beat the shit out of him.
You will never.
I bet you it was Fangs.
And I'm not leaving here without the pacifier.
But I guess Britta did say it was him.
It's in my jacket pocket.
Oh, okay, it was him. Bad bitch. Listen, I'm not saying anything against Tony. She's a bad bitch.
I will throw you off this building.
I respect it. Don't screw with a mother's baby. Also, this is really sad. This is like his worst nightmare. Not only is that like anxiety ridden, but that's something he absolutely hates, is reading people's minds without their consent. And that's exactly what he's getting. My dumbass would be like, I want to go read a baby's thoughts and see what they think when they're a baby.
So we thought we would read some words written by Percival's great-grandfather after he learned the miners voted to strike in '49.
I'm sure this is gonna work, but like that kind of doesn't seem like that would work in real life.
They demand fair wages and compensation, respect, dignity. But I
bet you that this is the same Percival too.
We must break their backs and remind them of their place, which is beneath our heels.
Yo, that's bad. He shouldn't be judged probably for that, but like his actions show that he most likely thinks the same, so.
Was it pretense? A ruse to get you to spend more time with me. You can leave if you want. I will completely understand.
Are they gonna kiss?
I think I'd like to stick around a while longer.
Aww. Ah. Come on, they're fucking cute. Listen, I don't think they're endgame because Tony's gonna come to her senses, but they're fucking cute.
There's been a change of plans. We're not rebranding.
Why the reversal?
Because denying who we are, apologizing for who we are, those are all signs of weakness.
This is kind of stupid. That's not who Tony is. Like, she reacted this way because she is a protective mother and this dude is trying to take her child from her. This is not who Tony is. Tony doesn't just fight people that she like disagrees with. I hate the way this is written. So like, just because this happened, that means that that's who Tony is. Like, no, she was defending her child and trying to save her child.
Which is why I think it's time we induct baby Anthony into the Serpents ASAP. And it's only fitting that you as his...
What? What is this? What is this storyline? Come on. Listen, Riverdale, I put up with a lot of shit from you, but this is stupid. Let's induct this 2-month-old baby into a gang. Are you fucking kidding me, Tony?
I'll marry you.
Alright. Biggest joke of shit I've ever seen.
You aren't baby Anthony's biological father, Fangs is.
Yikes. So you have no say, bitch.
He is Riverdale's greatest hope. Its spirit. Baby Anthony is the future,
I don't know about that.
Kevin, which is a problem because I too am the future. And there can be only one.
Bruh. Are you finally gonna leave this Sorry. Is he finally gonna come to his senses?
Thank you for the Hail Mary.
Damn, that shit worked.
I'll confess something to you.
He needs to go back to
When
prison.
I first heard about your blood poisoning, I thought maybe Veronica would be able to cure you somehow. I can't change the past, but maybe I should stop fixating on it and focus on what I'm doing in the present. And in my
I love
future.
Betty. Oh my god. She's come so far.
Like exactly.
I am not sure.
I think I have an idea about how you might trap him.
Oh, shit. I swear to God, if they make Charles, like, work with the FBI again and then suddenly he becomes an agent again, I'm going to scream.
You got my message.
Why the fuck is Kevin backing him? He literally just admitted that he's the future and there can only be one, meaning bye-bye baby Anthony, and Kevin is just still on his side because it's not your biological kid. What a little bitch.
You see, they asked me to be their representative.
Huh?
They took a vote last night. It was unanimous. Your crew's on strike, Percival.
I felt a bit fluey afterwards, but then it was fine.
Damn.
But how are you, B?
Why are we not talking about the fact that she literally could, like, cure millions of people? They need to talk about that. The fact that she could literally cure people.
Can I book your casino for a special event?
Oh, this is the idea.
But it would be a convention for fans of serial killers.
The fact that there's fans of serial killers in real life, and that's actually a thing, is disgusting to me.
I've lost control. I don't know how or why, but it's too much for me and I need to get away. I'm hoping that if I go someplace quiet or More importantly, remote.
The bunker.
The voices will calm down. Love, Jughead.
Aww. Couldn't they like text or something? Oh my god. Holy shit. I would have a psychotic break, man. Shit. Oh. Were all those words he was hearing, was that from the Riverdale episodes? Holy shit. So maybe the voices he's hearing aren't, well, at least not now, are not just those people when he's in a room. Maybe it's people in the alternate universes that he can start hearing now, which is absolutely fucking wild. This was wild. I feel like it had a little bit of a slow start. There was parts where like it was a little bit slow. Charles is just in Betty's bed and he's dying from some blood disease that they're not sure what it is. They use Veronica to like heal him like an own personal like cure to blood diseases. She basically like filters their body like a transfusion into her own, and when their body gets into her body, it heals the blood, which is fucking crazy. Like, I feel like they should, in the show, they should talk about what that really means more. Like, I know there's more important things in Riverdale and like whatever, but the fact that somebody can cure and like strip somebody's cancerous blood is insane. She could save millions of lives with that gift, and they need to talk about that because that's fucking crazy. But she saves Charles, and Charles has an idea of how to find TBK, how to lure him in, and it has something to do with this convention that Betty wants to have at the Babylonium. Tony, Fangs, and Kevin are still having this custody battle. The whole thing with Tony, I feel like, was so out of character. Like, listen, I understand the punch, but even that, I don't really understand, actually, because Tony, even so, like, she reacted that way because she's a mother who just had something horrific happen with her child, you know? This guy had snuck into her house and taken his pacifier for DNA, which is just disgusting. I get it. I even understand the punch. I still think it's out of character, but I understand the punch. What I don't understand is the fact that she took that as a reason why she should just be who she is and be part of the gang because that's who she is. When it's like, no, it's not who you are, and that's not you at all. And I feel like that was just so stupid and so out of character, because now Tony and Fangs are good now because Tony chose the gang over his child like a million times, and now Tony's fine with the gang, so she's fine with it. Like, the fact that he had that big of an ego and he was that selfish that he would rather not give up being a serpent if it meant they could just keep the baby. Like, instead you're going to go into this custody battle, this disgusting custody battle for however long it's going to last because you don't want to just leave the gang. That genuinely just makes no sense to me, and it's just so frustrating. And then Kevin finding out that the baby isn't his, and suddenly he's still backing Percival. Like, you're walking behind Percival like you're on his side when he just told you that the baby isn't yours. So, like, did you only care if the baby was your sperm then? Does he just not care anymore? Didn't care about baby Anthony at all? You'd think that he would care that Percival just said, oh, there can only be one, it's me or the baby. You know, like, he's gonna kill your child. So if they continue with the custody battle shit after this episode, I'm gonna be livid, because doesn't make any sense. And like, listen, Riverdale does some stupid shit, but that makes literally 0% of sense. That Kevin is gonna fight for custody of this child that he claims to love, but still back the guy who wants the child dead. Like, what? I feel really bad for Jughead. He's hearing voices from everybody. He can't differentiate things. He can't block things out. It's just completely overwhelming. And then we see in the end that all of a sudden he's hearing these voices that he shouldn't be hearing right now, you know? And come to find out that at the end it flashes Riverdale kind of in there. So that means to me that I think he's hearing the alternate universe, which is insane, and that's crazy, and I wonder how that's going to tie in. I feel like they're somehow going to have to use that to beat him, because they're still not any closer to beating him. I know a lot of people were freaking out that Percival was going to end up, like, erasing Tabitha from Jughead's memory, but, like, besides for a drama's sake, that wouldn't do anything, you know, it wouldn't make a difference, and he wouldn't be getting any further in his over-end goal if he just erased Jughead's girlfriend, you know? That wouldn't make sense. So I hope they don't go that route, but I think what they did do with this is even crazier, you know? Because he's got this skill that he actually has been using to his benefit, like, really, really well. And Percival has essentially silenced that so that he can't use this, which is honestly, like, the best thing he could have done. Him taking Tabitha out of his memory would have done literally nothing for anything, you know? Wouldn't have made sense. Betty trying to figure out Charles and understand why what he did was bad. I still think that Alice attempting to put Charles out of his misery and Betty stopping her was, like, kind of for two reasons that went together. I think, one, she wasn't just going to sit there and watch her mom kill her brother even if he was dying, you know? She would regret it and, like, have that on her shoulders forever. But also, two, I think after hearing from Charles that, like, there was a moment where, like, things snapped, you know? Betty never snapped because she never had a killing moment, whereas Charles did, and she didn't want Alice to have that moment and become a serial killer, that's what I think is more so what it is. Heather and Cheryl were adorable this episode. Oh my god, like the little giddy smiles and stuff. And Cheryl finally told Heather that she really just wanted her to stay and she wanted to be around her more. And then Heather had just kind of said that she wants to be around, you know. That was so cute, and I can't wait for the kiss. It's taking too damn long. Like, why is this going so slow? I still don't think that Heather's evil. I think if anything, Percival can use her and is going to control her, or something's going to happen to her. I don't think it would make sense for her to be evil, considering now, many times now, I think it's like the 4th time, Cheryl has asked her to stay. Cheryl's the one who brought her into this. Cheryl's the one who had her do this. And also, it's not like Heather interacts with the rest of the people for her to, like, make a difference, you know? She's just interacting with Cheryl. She interacted with Tabitha the one time, but even when Cheryl was helping Archie, she was talking to Archie alone. Heather wasn't there with her, so, like, Heather doesn't have an in with the other people to try to control them or anything, so, I don't know. Kevin is so obnoxious. I can't believe he's still backing Percival. I already said it, but whatever. Reggie's a little bitch, like always. I love that Veronica has that power. I also love how she's like, oh, I want to use it to make this poison useful for people and not kill them. Like, what? And then Drake being like, I want in. Like, sorry, ma'am, you're a law enforcement agent? I'm also still so conflicted because I feel like Drake has to have something to do with something, because, like I was saying, I feel like when they introduce a new character to the show and they're important, we learn a lot about them. Maybe not in just the same episode, but, like, going through, we learn a lot about them. We know what Drake used to do and some of her, like, her past, like, jobs. We don't know anything about her personally. She's only been interacting with Betty. Well, now I guess Betty and Veronica. And it doesn't make sense, like, why we don't know more about her. Because I feel like, let's say she was a new character to the show and she was going to be a reoccurring character that's going to stay on the show. You'd think that we would learn more about her personal life and stuff like that, you know? So that makes me think that she's, like, a temporary thing. I know she's just a guest star. She's not a regular. So that could have a lot to do with it, too. But, like, even Heather we've learned a ton about since she's been on the show. So there's got to be a reason why she's at an arm's length, you know? I don't know what it is. I feel like it's going to have to do with TPK. I hope not for Betty's sake, but I think that it is going to be TPK stuff. But yeah, this was a really good episode. I'm nervous to find out what's going on with Jughead, and I hope that he's gonna be okay, and excited to see what they do with the whole alternate universe thing, because it seems like he's tapping into that radio frequency for, you know, whatever. Not enough Barchi in this episode. I love that she like confides in him though and tells him like how she's feeling and what she's going through right now. I think that's really sweet, and I love that they've been showing that. There's got to be a Birchie love confession soon. Come on. We need to put that into the universe. Please. I can't pray, but please. Even though we didn't get a ton this episode, that's totally fine, because I love that they just like exist with each other and support each other, and they're there for each other. Like Betty was there for Archie, and Archie's there for Betty. But yeah, it's 3 a.m. and I need to get going. Really enjoyed the episode. Like I said, had a slow like first half. Probably near the half point is when it started picking up. But still really enjoyed it. I think that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next week for Riverdale. Thanks for watching.